Thanks for staying with us. So, according to reports, Lagos State government is considering phase-by-phase reopening of the economy. Governor Sanwo-Olu said a register will be opened to ensure inspection of businesses and compliance with physical distancing rules before the lockdown can be eventually lifted in coming weeks. The government has actually complained about the drastic effect it has had on the economy and the fact that we can't shut this for too long. Yeah. Let me hear your thoughts.
Okay, for me, initially, a few weeks into the lockdown, I was thinking, okay, this is the way to go, make sure that everybody stays indoors. But I realized that it's not really working. It's not really saving, because the people who pretend to stay indoors are really not staying indoors. People are still traveling interstate. I don't know how they are, finding their way around the borders. Right. They're still going. I spoke to somebody which day, and the other day she was in another state, and I was wondering, how did you pass? Where did you pass? And all of that. So we should stop deceiving ourselves. Exactly. The lockdown is not going to work for us as a people. We should try as much as possible to fight this COVID by being aware of what's about and find a way to protect ourselves from contacting. So you could have even met someone with COVID and not contract it because you protected yourself, you had your hand sanitizer. So we should teach people that this is what it's about. You need to be able to go to work, but then maintain your social distancing, protect yourself, have your hand sanitizers, just make sure that you protect your space. Right. That way, the virus will phase out. Eventually. But if we keep staying indoors for God knows when, before we come out, the economy would have crumbled, people have not eaten, more people will die of hunger than actually COVID-19.
Exactly. I think that based on our medical, lack of enough medical help, medical professionals, medical services, I worry about lifting the lockdown and the effect it will have, causing more strains. Because for now, we still have capacity to handle the cases we are having. But if we now have, if it blows out of proportion, we probably will now have a case where I know that before this crisis, hospitals were already unable to handle regular cases. So we made exceptions for COVID-19, but what if we now mismanage the situation to the extent where we can't even handle the COVID-19 cases that come up in the country? But another side of me, which I know what the government is thinking of, is that Nigeria has over 82 million poor people. We are the headquarters of poverty. Most of these people live on less than $1 a day. Yes, that $1 that they used to earn every day, they can't even earn during the past 8 weeks of lockdown. So that a government that is thinking of the people that they have to serve would think of, I can't feed 82 million Nigerians. I can't. And they don't have money, they don't have a job. Let them go back to work and let me help them with information to protect themselves.
He also talked about churches and mosques, places of worship, beer parlors, the malls, the cinemas. And the idea is that they plan to actually give them this new guidelines that they must follow before they open. Now, I'm not sure what those guidelines would be, exactly how they plan to have it, because at some point it still affect the number of people that are actually going to church, the number of people that are going to the malls, the number of people that are going to the cinemas. We don't know what the guidelines are, but they've asked LASEPA and LCC to go and help us to begin to put those numbers together and see what's going to happen. But in your view, do you think it is even possible? I worry that can LASEPA do that job? Can SSC actually go around, begin to inspect, monitor, ensure people are facing guidelines? How realistic is that?
Let's give Nigerians some credit. Now, people who are exposed, people who know what's up, know that they love their lives and they will want to protect themselves. So even before LASEMA comes to your building or your business to monitor how you handle your spacing, your protective gear and all of that, you as an individual will not want to just put people's lives at risk who are coming into your business. So let's give them some credit that Nigerians really know what is up and they want to open, they want to handle this business. So they're going to prepare themselves. I do not think that LASEPA and the other LSSC will be able to cover the whole of Lagos State. I don't think so, because we're really plenty. We are many here.